And we're back. After a weekend off from the races, we are here in beautiful Birmingham, Alabama for round 10 of the Monster Energy Supercross Championship. I'm not going to keep you guys waiting too long. Just some headlines going into this weekend. Cooper Webb has the red plate. Tom Viel has the red plate for the East Coast Division Series. Final Triple Crown event of the year. And we also have an SMX Next race this weekend. And as always, First Look is presented by 6D Helmets. 6D Helmets is dedicated to the relentless pursuit of brain protection. 6D's patented Omni-Directional Suspension technology provides protection capabilities unmatched by any other helmet design.
All right. Well, Seth, fresh off the weekend off, how was it, bro?
Yeah, it was good. Rode a little bit of outdoors the first week, and then got back right back to Supercross this week, and I feel good. Just try to keep everything rolling after Indy. It was a good momentum boost, and obviously a feel good moment for sure. And glad to get a win, and hopefully looking forward to keeping that momentum rolling into this weekend in Birmingham.
Cool. Well, last year at Birmingham, podium for you. It was a little wet, so hopefully if everything stays dry, we're going to get a nice dry one. But for you, what did you think of it? Because it was our first time ever coming here last year.
I thought it was pretty cool. Feels like a smaller stadium floor and keeps the track tight racing, which is kind of fun. Like you said, last year was a little bit wet. I feel like this year, with no rain, it should get pretty hard packed with this clay, but we'll just have to wait and see how it shapes up. But it's pretty cool. We have this track at the farm, same layout, so I've been riding the layout at least. Not the same dirt, but it should be pretty similar.
For you, how was it?
Yeah, pretty good. It's nice to have a little bit of weekend off and kind of work on things that you're missing. So, we used the time to our best advantage, and feel like I've been missing starts, so we worked a lot of starts this off week, and I'm feeling a lot more confident. Definitely made some progress, so see how it works on the Triple Crown, which is, starts are very crucial here. So
awesome. I guess last thing, man, for you, almost feel like personally I would give you like the silent killer nickname, like just silently out there, just working away. For you, how do you feel like it's been shaping out, and are you happy so far with your results?
Yeah, I got a good top 5 at Daytona, which was a good result for me at considering where I've come from. So it was nice to get back to that position. It's kind of where I feel like I've always been. But with also the Triple Crown this weekend, I just need to get 3 good starts, and being on the box is a very, very possible ability for me. So I'm gonna focus on starts. We got shorter, more intense racing, and I think I can get my best result here actually.
All right, J. Coop. Well, I've been asking everybody this weekend off. How was yours?
Yeah, it was good. For us, it's just some time to, recover at home, but still do all the riding. We got to do some outdoors, which is good to switch it up. Haven't been out on outdoors since probably the last national. So yeah, it was good to kind of recover and just reset the mind a little bit. It gets pretty tedious going every weekend. It's nice, but just nice to get a break. Yeah.
Awesome. So this weekend, last Triple Crown of the year. The last Triple Crown we had, I feel like that was kind of like the beginning of this spark that we're starting to see out of you. So excited, and also right before this off weekend, Indy, great result out of you. So how are we looking for going into this weekend?
Yeah, it's been going really well. I think I'm at 5 top 5s in a row, so definitely good for me. And going back to Arlington, I'm more of I feel like a 20-minute main event guy, kind of just find my pace and never really slow down, just try to run that pace the whole time. So that was cool to get those hole shots and have that sprint speed, and kind of it freshened me up on a few skills that I feel like I lack in. So it was definitely good to be challenged up front like that, and definitely started something good, and we're just gonna try to keep the ball rolling.
Cool. And then finally for you, I guess, just leading into that question, do you feel like you're not starting to become seasoned into this now? I mean, obviously, I feel like the bike's working for you and everything, but getting all these gate drops in now, do you feel like you're starting to get seasoned?
Yeah, honestly, I'm just starting to feel the difference between year 1 and 2, and I feel like I'm just a lot more comfortable and a lot more in tune with the class and the bike. And just comfortable is the word, right? All those racing and gate drops, it's definitely starting to show, and starting to feel a lot more comfortable, and race a little bit differently too.
All right, Coop. Well, weekend off, how was it for you?
It was mellow, man. We just chilled at home, didn't do much. Went to PBR and Tally, watched some bull riders get kicked around with the fam, and yeah, it was quite boring. Good to be back here at the races and fired up.
Awesome. Well, second time here in Birmingham. Last year, first time here. Little wet. Looks like we're going to get a bit of a drier one. And last Triple Crown of the year. So for you, just how's it all shaping out?
Yeah, back in Birmingham. Like I said, last year was a lot wetter than this. So it'll be interesting. Dirt, this first time looking at it. Dirt looks like that clay that we ride a lot at the goat farm. So yeah, weather looks good. And last Triple Crown of the year, going to want to try to go out with a bang on those.
All right, Dax. Well, weekend off. How was it for you, man?
It was good. Obviously, I had that practice crash after Tampa, and I think it did affect me a little more than I thought. But the 2 weeks was good. We got to put in some good motos, and kind of felt like a little block we could train. So I'm looking forward to this one. Dirt's a lot like the farm. Open stadium. I did good in the last open stadium, so I'm excited. It's gonna be a good one.
Cool. Awesome. Well, last Triple Crown of the year. 3 gate drops, 3 opportunities. I haven't asked anyone this today, but for you, are you a fan of these gate Triple Crowns? I know you're still new to all the racing, but for you, how does it play out for you?
Yeah, I did one last year. I had one good moto. I crashed in the other one, but I don't know. I think I really like training that way. The Triple Crown. I think it's fun. 310s. You can send it pretty much the whole moto. So it'll be good, and I think the track will play a big part. Obviously, the first one, it's going to be perfect, and then the last one will be pretty beat up. So it's going to be exciting. I'm just going to take this as a kind of like my first one, really, and just really focus on my start tomorrow. And I know my riding should be good if I can do that.
Cool. All right, Kenny, well, I've been asking everybody this. How was it off weekend? But I saw on Instagram, reggae music festival. How was that for you?
Oh, it was awesome. Like, me and my wife have been wanting to go for a long time, and we only get, the reggae guys out, at least a bunch of them at once, only about once a year. And I was thinking about going to the beach house, but I was like, nah, we gotta catch this one. So we went down to St. Pete, and we had a blast. It was awesome. What I like about them is just that literally every single one that we listened to, they sounded just like as if you listen to them on your phone, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you go to concerts and they don't sound anything like what you would normally hear on the radio. So it was super legit. It was awesome.
Cool. So weekend off was, would you say, needed for all you guys out here?
Well, it's a double-edged sword a little bit, right? Like, one good thing about going weekend in, weekend out is that you just stay locked in, right? So then the beginning, once you get to the off weekend, you feel, I don't know, it came in handy, I think, for everybody, like down the road, like being here now, it feels like we haven't raced in quite some time, and it's actually quite refreshing, you know what I mean? But then it's also nice when you just go back to back to back, and you don't want to go 17 races without a break, right? Yeah. But in general, just that one break right now, I think mid-season is about perfect, and now you get the last swing and you lock in again and pound them out.
Weekly press day track walks. So I saw you did the whole track. So from your perspective, how's it shaping out for this weekend?
Yeah, it looks cool. It's definitely a lot nicer than last year. Last year we had a lot of rain, and I don't know, this clay. It looks very nice. So I think it's going to be nice. We've got some big rhythms. The whoops look pretty nice right now. Obviously it's just press day, so we'll see when we get out there, but I think I'll make for some good racing and Triple Crown, so hopefully it won't break down too much, which I don't think it will. I think it's going to be pretty normal Supercross, which is going to be nice.
Cool. And then for you, do you feel like weekend off was well needed for yourself and the rest of the field?
Yeah, for sure. I obviously crashed on press day in Daytona, and Daytona and Indy were tough ones to push through, but we did what we could and made the most out of it. I felt I definitely wasn't feeling great, so yeah, it was nice to have a weekend off, have a bit of a reset, go back to work with the team, and ready to come out swinging.
All right, Nate, well, I've been asking everybody this, weekend off, I'm assuming for you, probably well needed. How's the finger feeling?
Yeah, it was good. Finally got to do 2 days of practice this week. I haven't been able to practice in about a month and a half, so finally got to come to the race with a little bit of time on the bike. Was a breath of fresh air, and I'm excited. It was a good week, and just feeling a little bit more back every day. Not quite there yet, 100%, but feeling a lot more like myself, and ready to go do some battles this weekend.
All right, Christian. Well, I've been asking everybody how their weekend off was, but for you, first race back. So, how was just these weeks leading up to just getting back onto the bike?
Yeah, I've had too many weekends off, I'd say. So, I'm in a different element as these other guys, where they need a break, where I'm just getting going. So, yeah, I got some solid motos in me. Been training with the top guys, and I guess we'll see where we can fit in this weekend. So. I know the pace is pretty crazy right now, and it's hard to mimic what you do on the practice track, but hey, let's try to go race and see where we fit in.
Awesome. Well, I guess lastly, Triple Crown weekend, first race back. So, I mean, I guess it's kind of nice to get 3 gate drops in, get a little bit more gate drops in yourself in one weekend. So, for you, do you honestly have any expectations, or?
I mean, yeah, there's obviously a couple places that I want to be in, but I got to be realistic, and obviously I just want to be. I want to put myself in a good position and see where I play out. So if I can be, 5 to 10, or maybe a little bit better, one of those. I know it's Triple Crown, so anything can happen, but we'll see. I just I want to have fun, and I'm on a bike that I love and a team that I'm familiar with. So I'm excited.
Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you back here.
Thanks.
Good luck this weekend.